A company called Eazeechairs sent me over a ergonomic office chair to take a look at. It's the S5 model. And so what we're going to be doing is an unboxing and review video, but not only are we going to be doing that, I'm going to be doing a detailed breakdown of all the function and adjustability that the S5 has to offer. And later on in the video, I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on this chair and whether or not if I recommend the S5 to you. So basically what we have here is the headrest, obviously the backrest, lower lumbar support, the seat padding, the two armrests. You also have the footrests on right above the wheels here. And we'll get into all the adjustment and functions of this chair later on in the video. So let's move on and take a look at this chair. Moving from the top down, we're gonna start with the headrest. You get vertical adjustment up and down, and the headrest is made of the same type of mesh that the backrest is made out of. The backrest is made out of a mesh that allows for breathability. Moving further down from the backrest, you have the lower lumbar support, and let me tell you, this lower lumbar support is not like any other support that I've seen in any other chair. It's actually sectioned off separately from the backrest itself. And there are 4 adjustments, so you can actually vertically move the lower lumbar support up and down in those 4 adjustments. And in order to reset the lumbar support, you have to lift the lumbar support all the way up to the top, and then that will allow the lower lumbar support to come loose to drop it back down again. There are 2 different ways to adjust the armrests. The first way is with the pads. You can actually move the pads front and backward. The second way is actually the height of the armrest, and you have several different heights to choose from. The cushion, considering the budget of the Eazeechair S5, is quite good. I never had that feeling like, you know, after a while you've been sitting on the chair, the cushion tends to give out and it feels like you're literally sitting on plywood. That was never the case with this chair. The S5 has silent casters that are non-slip and can move freely on hardwood floors, tile, carpet, the whole 9 yards. In addition to that, right above the wheel, you actually have a non-slip pedal to rest your feet. That's kind of interesting. If you're one of those people that you're sitting in a chair, maybe you're a little bit hunched over because you're looking at something on the screen, you need to have your feet up on top of the, right above the casters. There's actually these pedals that have rivets on them to allow your feet not to slip. Now that we've taken a look at all the physical attributes of this chair, let's go ahead and get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's take a look at all the function that this chair actually provides. So right below the seat pad, you have 2 knobs, one on the left and one on the right. When you actually rotate the one on the left, that actually unlocks the backrest to allow the whole entire backrest to lean back and flex, which is one of my personal favorite attributes of this chair. Now that you've unlocked the chair to allow the flex, you can then use the right knob, and the right knob is actually going to allow the tension, how much flex that the backrest goes back when you decide to push back, or if you let gravity from the upper torso lean back. So if you're the kind of person that wants a lot of flex, you can certainly adjust the knob. Interestingly enough, once you've been flexing the chair back and you have your desired tension set the way you want it, let's just say you wanted to lock the backrest in place. You can certainly do that by taking that same right knob and then rotating the knob back to its original position, and then the backrest won't move. You can have it locked in place at your desired setting. So when I'm saying left and right, this is actually me sitting in the chair. So if we're looking at the left knob again, further inward from that is another adjustment. And that adjustment allows you to adjust the seat pad in whatever position you'd like. The seat pad can actually shift forward or backward, and you can actually lock it in place by just letting go once you've found that desired adjustment. So if you look at the right knob of the chair, behind that right knob, that allows you to adjust the seat height. The seat height, in my opinion, I'm 5'10 and a half. I'm a little bit above average in height, and I would say that I have longer legs. So if you're taller than me, 5'10", you're gonna most likely have longer legs than I do. So you might wanna take that into consideration because I do not think that the seat height, the seat padding height, would be good for people that are a lot taller than I am. Now that we've gotten the physical attributes and the function out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at two areas of this chair that I like, and two aspects of this chair I think could be improved upon that would make this chair near perfect. So the two aspects of the chair that I really like is the flex of the backrest. When I rotate that left knob and it just unlocks the chair from being in one physical position, it allows the backrest to flex in such a way where the backrest better contours to my spine. The second thing I really like about this chair is the seat padding. I've tested out two other chairs for this channel, and I can tell you that based on this price point, that the seat padding on this chair is good. Moving on to the two areas of this chair that I think there could be improvement, would make this chair nearly perfect, would be horizontal adjustment. What do I mean by that? The two areas of this chair that I think could benefit from horizontal adjustment would be the headrest and the lumbar support. Let me explain. All right, so the two key areas that I would recommend for improving this product would be in both in the headrest and with the lower lumbar support. What do I mean by that? So, as I may have stated earlier in this video, this chair really does accommodate, for me, very good support when I go to lean back in this chair and sit in this chair reclined, because this lower lumbar really does fill out that gap when I go to lean back in the chair. However, if I want to sit vertically, straight up and down and upright in this chair, both the headrest and the lower lumbar support could use more horizontal adjustment. So when I go to sit in this chair upright, my head, no matter what the vertical adjustment, when I go to lean back my head, it's no longer straight up and down. Same thing with the lumbar support. If I'm sitting straight up and down in this chair, vertically, perpendicular to the ground, this to me sticks out a little bit too much. This lower lumbar support protrudes a little bit. So if there could be a little bit of added adjustability to both the lower lumbar and the headrest to be allowed to horizontally either shift the lower lumbar this way or this way to accommodate your preference. Same thing with the headrest. Allow adjustability to adjust the headrest this way or this way horizontally, then this chair would be near perfect. So just to recap, the two aspects that I really liked about this chair was the flex in the backrest and the seat pad. Two areas that I think this product could improve is in the adjustment with the headrest and the lower lumbar support. So let's move on to whether or not if I recommend this product to you. And that is a 100% yes. And I'm gonna explain to you why. I can guarantee you without a reasonable doubt that not everyone watching this video is 5'10 and 178 pounds. So that being said, this is a very subjective video because not everyone is gonna fit in this chair the same way. So when it comes down to having this much function for the price point, I always recommend these chairs for my viewers to try out. And that's because chairs with this much adjustability could easily cost twice as much. So I usually recommend to get this chair, but just make sure that there's a valid return policy. So if it doesn't work out, you can always return it. Because if it does work out, you've saved almost 50% on your purchase. You've saved a lot of money on a chair that is actually quite comfortable and functional for yourself. So if you're watching this video and you've already tried out this chair, or if you have anything to comment on this video, or any questions about this chair, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. And if you got any value out of this video, go ahead and let me know by dropping a like. It really helps out the channel more than you know. Also drop a like if you'd like me to compare this chair with the autonomous Ergo Chair 2 and the OM5. I can compare all three of them and upload this to the channel for you. So let me know if you want to see that video. As always, I will see you in the next one.